choose, or the choice will be made for you without your consent. There's an interesting story I read today that I thought bared repeating. It says, marriage is hard, divorce is hard, choose your heart. Obesity is hard, being fit is hard, choose your heart. Being in debt is hard, financial discipline is hard, choose your heart. Communication is hard, silence is hard, choose your heart. Life will never be easy, it will always be hard, but choose your heart, pick wisely, and earn your freedom. I thought this was an interesting story because if we don't make choices, the choices are made for us. Indecision is a choice. But the problem with indecision is we don't actually get our input. The input is taken away from us, and life just gets to pick which one we choose. For example, if we are not doing investing, if we're not having a good budget, and we're spending more than we're earning, we're going to end in financial ruin, bankruptcy. We're not going to have any freedom whatsoever. The freedom is gone. Versus if we learn how to invest, learn how to do finances, learn how to do budgets, we can spend less than we're earning. So that means we have overflow, which means we can put it in whatever investment vehicle of your choice. And eventually, we earn financial freedom. Marriage versus divorce, right? I mean, obviously there's a third choice that's kind of hidden in there, is not getting married at all. But that's also another hard choice, right? Because then you're lonely. And here's the interesting thing about marriage, I think is kind of worth mentioning at this point, is it starts with you. You know, the other person may do bad, but ultimately take responsibility for your own stuff. How you feel, how you act, on you, always, 100%. Take personal responsibility. The other person could be doing some really bad stuff, and that's on them, right? Their actions are their own, but the way you feel, on you. So it's hard. It's a choice. So choose your heart. And communication and silence, right? I mean, either way, it's hard because what you have inside you wants to come out. So staying silent can hurt just as much as bad communication. But if you learn nonviolent communication, if you learn subconscious messaging and body language and stuff like that, you can become a great speaker and a very intuitive speaker that can light people up, move entire rooms and communities. Martin Luther King coming up, right? That's another great example of a great orator. He spoke from his heart and said, I have a dream. If you have a mission, a vision, a goal that's so big that it has to include other people, you're going to move people, right? It's law. It's the way we're designed, because we like being a part of something bigger. And that goes with marriage. Create something bigger that your whole family can be a part of. It doesn't matter if you're the guy or gal. Create that vision, that where your family is going. And that ties everybody together. It keeps people moving and excited, because we're designed to grow. We're designed to serve. And when we get away from that, we lose touch with what is important, and we do behaviors that are not necessarily good. But beyond that, set your goal. Where are you going? It's fine just to wander, because wandering, you can figure out what you want. But at some point, you got to figure out, what are you here for? And I think deep down, everybody knows what they want. Like big want, desire, like purpose. But we say no to it because we're taught in life to play it safe. Oh, that, you can't do that for a living. And these weird phrases, which as a child, you would never tell a child that. Ever. Because their imagination is so incredible. They could be playing on the couch. We have twins. They're only 17 months. So they're not in that talking phase yet. But, you can see it in their eyes. They'll pick up a block and you're like, oh, that's so much more than a block. It's this beautiful diamond, and it's like we're playing in the jungle, and I mean, you can see what's kind of going on in their heads. And we've got older kids too. Our oldest is 21, but we lose that. We lose touch with that imagination. So if you can get that back, play with it. A great experiment. I'm just going to do it with a little coin here. But if you hold the coin, and the original is with a raisin, because then you can actually use your olfactory senses. But so you look at it, feel it, see it, touch it, smell it, taste it when it's the raisin, and the purpose is to open up your senses. It's basically a guided meditation, because so often we lose that connection with our body and all of our senses, and we focus on only one sense, and that kind of cuts us off a little bit. And then you can play imagination games too to kind of expand and broaden that out. That's what I love about meditation. It really allows you to get back in touch with your body, the body sensations, and clear the mind for imagination. I hope this helps you a little bit today. If you have questions about anything I went over, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Otherwise, have a beautiful day, and I appreciate you.